welcome back. Alright, so we're going to set up next week, and I'm just a little bit out of it today. I've been not feeling well, so I'm running a little late on this video, but so for next week, I think I'm going to take my planner out to actually plan in it when I do stickers. It's just kind of hard the way that this lays, and I think once it like loosens up over time it'll be fine, but for now we're going to just pull stuff out of it and get it ready. I hope the lighting's okay. I actually had to order another of my new lights because the one wasn't good enough. It's not big enough, and then my ring light's still like flickering, and I want to do away with it. So I have my ring light and my new light running today, and hopefully it looks alright. But my other new light should be here this afternoon, and then we'll have to do some testing on where to place them. But anyway, so if you see flickering, I apologize. It's my ring light that is dying and has been for a little while. But okay, so this week we're planning for the week of July 24th through the 30th. I am going to use a kit this week for reasons. So I ordered this from Plan for Happy on Etsy, and they're printables. So you get, like, they were all 3 on one. So it's 3 different weeks kits, they are all kitty cat themed, and I'm going to use this one. I like the colorful boxes instead of just the like neutrals and black and whites. So we'll save the other 2 for later, but we will be using this one, and I'll have the shop link down below. So the reason for this kit is we are this week will be the 1-year anniversary of us losing our little girl. She was my baby. I will drop some pictures like throughout the video. She was my little rotten kitty cat. Let's see, I think for now we'll just use this and pull out anything else if we need it. But so I'll tell you a little bit about her. I probably did the same whenever I did the video last year when I was talking about it, but it was harder. It was very unexpected, but yeah, so we're gonna use this kit to you know, like in memory of her, and then I'll just tell you a little bit about her. So let's get going, and hopefully all this is cut correctly because I really didn't check it before I started using it. So her name was Gandy, and the story behind that's rather funny. We found her. She was a rescue. We thought she was a boy, and as I said, I'll drop some pictures in, but she had this wonderful white looking V shape underneath her chin that when she just looked at you, she looked like she had this huge white beard. And so I was like, oh, we'll name her Gandalf. Well, we'll name him Gandalf because, as I said, we thought he was a boy. Did not find out otherwise until we went to have him fixed, her fixed. And so quite a surprise to us that that she was a girl. Do I want to put... Nah, let me cover the whole thing. Yeah, so we just shortened it. Instead of changing her name, we just shortened it to Gandy, and that just stuck with it. So she would be 7 this year. She passed away right after her her 6th birthday. We had our male cat that you guys have probably seen or seen pictures of. He was feeling sick. We took him to the vet. He had an infection. Well, just around the same time, a few days later, she started exhibiting very similar symptoms, like just the same, lethargic, not really eating a lot, just kind of laying around, not her usual self. She was always very spunky, very sassy little girl. So we had taken him, and they gave him some medicine, but they said that, the medicine would help, but the virus or whatever it was just had to kind of work its way out of his system. So when she started exhibiting the same symptoms, I just, I assumed it was the same thing. So we called the vet and told them, and they said just to keep an eye on her, that it was more than likely just the same thing. If she got any worse or wasn't better, this was over the weekend, so this was like Friday night or Saturday morning. And if she didn't get any better, over the weekend, to give them a call. Well, Saturday night, I noticed she hadn't really drank anything, and so our male cat had been drinking. He had been drinking, just not really eating and laying around. Well, she hadn't drank anything that I had noticed most of the day, so I got pretty worried. So I called the vet, and they suggested that we take her on to the emergency vet. So we took her to the emergency vet. We spent all day there. They recommended blood work and x-rays, and through them it was going to be like $1,200, and I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, of course, had I known, I would do anything for her. I would do anything for any of my animals, but I was so sure that it was just the same thing. So I was like, I mean, is she okay? They gave her some fluids, and I was like, do you think she'll be... This must have been Sunday, so I must be a little off on my days. So it must have been Saturday when we called them and they told us to watch her. And then Sunday morning we woke up and we took her to the emergency vet. Because then Monday I took her back to our vet. So Saturday, no, it was Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. We had been at the emergency vet all day, and I was like, they gave her a bunch of fluids. She perked up. She was kind of back to her old self. She wasn't laying around. She was actually had some energy. She was, so, and this was while we were at the vet. So I was just like, well, we'll just take her home and take her to our vet tomorrow, because, I mean, the stuff that they wanted to do, I could have my vet do it for $300. But again, like I said, had I known the severity of it, which I guess it really didn't matter, I'll get to that. But, so we wound up having to pay them like $300 anyway, because of what they did do. And then we took her the next day to our vet. I just took off work. Well, I took off part of the day and took her to the vet, and they said basically the same thing the other vet said. They thought it was just kind of a virus, but they weren't sure, so they wanted to run the same tests. So they ran x-rays first, and the x-rays showed fluid around her heart, and they said that that was kind of something that happened in some cats. So they noticed some fluid around her heart and wanted to run some tests, some more tests. they said that it is something that can happen. Need some date dots. So yeah, they said this was something that could happen in cats. It was not common, but they, you know, it was definitely something that they'd seen before, and it was generally genetic. So in that instance, what they, you know, what they had thought was that there was not a lot that they were going to be able to do. So we let them run the blood work, and I can't remember if it actually, I don't think it confirmed nor denied what they were thinking. I think I want to use these rainbow ones because they're like oil slick. They'll look pretty with all the colors. So yeah, I can't remember exactly about the blood work, but she came in and talked to us and told us that more than likely that Gandy had a genetic condition that was passed from her mother or father. I think they said passed from the mother. I can't remember. But that more than likely what would happen, what days are we on? 24th. Would be that she would sorry, it's a little hard still. Didn't think it was going to be. That she would throw a blood clot, and either it would be pretty painful, or we would wake up and she would be gone and it would be painless. They didn't know how long. They said it could be probably a few weeks to a month, but it was definitely what was wrong with her, and that would definitely happen. So I wanted to take her home and love on her. And since we knew that this was what was going to happen, that we would make the decision to have her put to sleep. But we, you know, just wanted a few days with her. She wasn't in any pain. They had given her some medicine. She seemed to be, like I said, she was doing better. She seemed to be not quite her old self, but she was seeming better. So we thought, you know, we had some time. We woke up the next morning and she was laying downstairs, and that was not something she ever did. She was always like right on me. And I like walked downstairs and I noticed there was some kitty poo on the floor, and again, not like my cats. And the closer I got, she wasn't coming to me, and I got to the bottom of the stairs and she couldn't move her back legs. She was dragging herself with her front legs, and I knew that she had thrown a clot. And it just killed me that she did that in the middle of the night while we were asleep. And it was like, I mean, I guess I'm glad we'd went to the vet, because we would have woke up not knowing. And we knew exactly. We knew it was time. And I mean, I kind of wish that we had went ahead and done it the day before, just so she wouldn't have had to go through that. But we didn't know. I would have never made her suffer. So we took her to the vet immediately. They confirmed that she had thrown a clot and that she, you know, she would need to be put to sleep. So we had that done that day. That was July 26th, a year ago. Don't want to go all the way across. Sorry for all the sniffles. I'll try to edit them all out. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but she was a sweet one. She was a mama's girl. She always stayed in the bathroom with me. If I went in to take a shower, if I went in to go to the bathroom, she followed me in every single time. Coming home that night and her not following me in the bathroom was, oh my goodness. Okay, so I was thinking I was recording and I wasn't. I forgot to hit the record button. So I think I was talking for 5 minutes and I have no clue where I left off. I changed the battery and then I think I forgot to hit record when I started recording again. So I have no clue where I left off or what I was talking about. If it was something that I need to say, I will add it in. But I was looking for to do and to buy stickers. I was talking about how I liked how my planner was working out now, and that I hadn't really used a week sticker or week setup in a few weeks, so it was nice to change it up and do just a week's kit spread. I hope you guys got the full story of Gandy. I think I finished it before the battery died, but we just miss her every day, and I wanted to do this setup so I could remember her, and I put a little remember sticker down for that day. I think I did all that before the battery died. I'm so sorry, but if there's anything that I left out, I'll like type it up and pop it in somewhere. But I'm gonna do meals and what did I say? Meals and the weather, because I haven't tracked the weather since I moved back into my weeks. So I'm going to do that. It's been awful weather here lately, so I'm going to do meals and then weather. And actually, I think I'm going to, let's see. Do we have a lighter pink? Or maybe, trying to see if I have like a very pale, yeah, maybe this one. I have so many Tombos, and I moved them into these little boxes, and I like them, but I have like four of these boxes full now, so I'm trying to, oh, I wish I'd thought to do that before I put that sticker down. Anyway, we're gonna go with it. So I'm just going to pop this in that box. Let's see. I have undo and I have yet to use it because I'm scared. I'm scared of it. I'm just scared of what it'll do to my like stickers that I've printed. I mean, I assume that it won't mess them up, but I think I'm gonna toss that one. I have a bunch more. I don't think that one will be sticky. And we'll just do that and then lay. I need to move some of these stickers into my other books. I do one of these to-dos. There, and I think I'm just gonna write to buy on the other one. Let's see. dry. Let's put my marker back. I'm trying to put things up where they belong. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, come here. What? What are you doing? Hi. You being a good boy? No, you're being rotten. Are you being rotten? Huh? Aw, you're so sweet. What a sweet baby. Hmm? Are you a sweet baby? Alright, I think it's dry. So I'll just write to buy on that one, and it's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, what other stickers did I have left? So I have some boxes, which I don't generally use boxes. So actually I'm gonna keep that marker out and swap it for my pink one in my cover, since I might need it. Hey, what are you doing? I have kitties. So let's see, maybe I'll put my sleep hours in this instead of the weather. I keep going back and forth. I mean, like, the weather's been crazy, but I really haven't been missing it being tracked, so I don't know. Maybe I won't track it. Maybe I'll put how many hours sleep, because I've not been getting any more than 6 hours, 5.5 to 6 hours every night. Last night I was up like almost all night, so I don't even know if I got 5 hours, but I was up pretty much all night. It's been awful. But yeah, I'm gonna swap out the pink marker and we're gonna put the this color in. It matches nicely, so if I need it for anything, what it looks like. So we just have our standard, you know, weekly setup. I had 2 meals definitely in the blue box, and then I'm either gonna do my hours or not my hours, my hours slept, or the weather in this box. I'll figure it out. We have our to do, our to buy, and that's basically it for this week. I love that little washi. It's so cute. I just thought that I didn't really talk about my cover, but I will show it to you. I know not everybody watches the planner haul videos that I do, so some of you might be curious about the cover. I'll link it in my video description. I always try to link that stuff down below. Let's take these out. Alright, there we go. So the cover is from Aura Estelle. It is Cake and Sprinkles was the name of the color. I ordered it in this last, they just did a little launch. When I did my other video, it was still available. When I did my the haul video of it, which was Monday, so 4 or 5 days ago, they still had this available. I'm not sure if it is now, but it was then. These are vegan covers. It's super cute. Has 2 pin loops, which is always nice, and then this little scallop pocket. They have like a croc purple one, and it has like a straight pocket, and I think an Irish cream one that has a straight pocket. I think the other ones have scallop. I could be wrong, but yeah, so I love this cover. Their covers are so nice because you can adjust this strap back here. You can take it out and move it to the shorter or the longer, so as your planner gets chunky, you can adjust it and still have room, because yeah, I have it on the middle one. So I ordered it because I got the full year of the Sterling ink weeks for next year, and I wanted to make sure I had a cover that would grow with it. So we'll see when it gets here if it fits in this. But yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I just thought you guys might be curious about the cover, so I wanted to share where it was from and the color of it. But yeah. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. Sorry I was a little emotional, but talking about pets, it's always hard, the ones that have passed. So, but if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you would consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.